Lesson 5-4, Example 1. Our objective is learning to regroup mixed numbers to subtract. So let's look at this problem right here. 6 minus 3 2/3. Well, I'm going to rewrite this here vertically. Helps me see it a little bit better. And I'm subtracting. So I have 6 taking away 3 2/3. But I don't have anything over here in my larger number that I'm taking away in terms of fractions. And that, it would just be nicer for me, I think, if I could see some fractions here. So I'm going to change this 6. And I'm going to think that I can take out a whole and I can rewrite it. And I can think of a whole in terms of 3/3. And I'm using thirds because that is what I have down here. So 3/3 is the same as 1 whole. And I have 6 wholes here, so I need to have a total of 6. So 6 can be written 5 3/3. 1 whole, if I add that to 6, or add that to 5, I'd get 6. I'm going to keep this 3 2/3 the same. And now when I look at it, 3/3 minus 2/3, 5 minus 3. That is much more comfortable when I'm looking at it. So 3/3 minus 2/3, I have like fractions. That is 1/3, and 5 minus 3 is 2. It is in simplest form, so my solution to 6 minus 3 2/3 is 2 1/3. And what I did there is regrouped that whole number into a whole number and a fraction that I could use, in this case, 3/3. Let's take a look at another problem here. Here we have 5 1/3 subtracting 2 3/4. I'm going to rewrite this. 5 1/3 subtracting out 2 3/4. And first thing I notice there is that I have unlike denominators. And so I'm going to switch that up first of all. And I'm going to use the lowest common denominator, which is 12. And so 5 1/3 becomes 5 4/12, and 2 3/4 becomes not 2 9/12. And I'm still adding, or excuse me, I'm subtracting. So now I want to look here and I want to think, okay, I'm taking 9/12 away from 4/12. Well, I don't have enough 12ths here to take away 9. So I'm going to do some regrouping. I'm going to take a whole from this 5. So I'm going to think of that as 4 plus 1 and 4/12. But I need more 12ths, so I'm going to think of this 1 as 12/12. You can think of that 1 as 12/12. And 12/12 and 4/12 is 16/12. So I'm just going to rewrite this. This 4 is here. And this right here is becoming 16/12. So 4 16/12 is the same as 5 4/12. I'm just taking that whole and thinking of those as 12/12. And now I have 4 16/12. So I'm going to keep the 2 9/12 the same. Now when I subtract, I have 16/12 taking away 9/12. Well, I can take away 9 from 16. That leaves me with 7/12. 4 minus 2 is 2. So my solution to my original problem, 5 1/3 minus 2 3/4, is 2 7/12. I needed to find both a common denominator and I needed to do some regrouping from my whole number.